I'm Crista. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX Gold, and I serve clients in the Bay Area, specifically in Contra Costa and Solano counties. And I'm so glad that you've joined me today for this video. And we will be going over the common mistakes that sellers make when listing their homes. So let's get started. So the first mistake that I would say a seller makes when listing their homes is overpricing their homes. So, buyers in this day and age, they're smart. They have access to online resources and can look up similar homes and their pricing. So let's talk about what happens when a home is overpriced. Well, what does that do? Well, the home doesn't get the proper exposure and the views for making an offer. And after weeks on the market, a homeowner might decide to go ahead and price improve, which means reduce the price on their home. And it's been on the market for a couple of weeks, and then the buyers start to wonder, well, what's wrong with that property? So it's important to work with a knowledgeable and experienced realtor who knows the market, knows that neighborhood, and is able to price your home competitively. Another mistake that I see home sellers make in attempting to sell their house is selling their house on their own in order to save possible realtor commission. So it's important to know that only 8% of homes sell for sale by owners. So you have to ask yourself another question. You have to look at, what do you want your bottom line to be? What is the net proceeds that you want to walk away from the sale? It's important that you have that conversation with an experienced realtor, and they can look at what you are hoping to net and walk away from the sale of your home, and strategize and market your property to sell in a manner where you walk away with your net proceeds and they still have their commission. Another reason why I simply would not suggest selling your house on your own is because of the liability. So would you represent yourself in court or maybe perform surgery on yourself? No, right? You would actually seek out professionals to do the job. Well, it's the same thing with selling a house. There is just too many contract forms, negotiations, the process, and liability that is just a lot to deal with. So another mistake I see sellers make is to not prepare their home adequately to put their home on the market. A fresh coat of paint, maybe new flooring, updated appliances can really make a difference when selling your home. It's important to remove any clutter and clean your house thoroughly to make sure to put your best foot forward for your new buyers. If the home is vacant, consider staging. So 85% of staged homes have sold for 5 to 23% over asking price. So it's important to allow your visitors to come into the home, imagine living in that space. If you have personal items present, a home buyer will have difficulty doing that. And personally, I think another mistake that home sellers make in listing their homes is not to perform the pre-listing inspections. This is done more prevalent in some markets than others. However, I highly recommend that this is done before putting your home up for sale. It's important to have a roof report, all home inspection report, as well as pest and termite. This is important because there will be no surprises when you get into contract and start negotiations with repairs. The seller knows upfront what needs to be repaired, if any, and sometimes before putting the home on the market, the seller will make those repairs themselves. So I find that this just makes negotiations for repairs go a little bit smoother. So, and lastly, sellers need to be flexible when selling their home. After work hours and on the weekends is when buyers are looking for homes. So sellers need to be flexible with showing the homes. The worst thing that a seller can do is to limit and restrict those types of hours. Of course, it's a pain, but when you see your net sheet proceeds at the end of the sale, it will be all worth it. So I hope this video has brought value to you. If you know anyone looking to sell in this market, I'd love to be of service. If you have questions, please post them in the comments and I'll get right back to you. And please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.